Hello Virgo, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today we will be doing a love and relationship reading for you. Remember that this is a general reading. It is not personal. Take what's for you, leave the rest, but stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless. Take the energy from when you see the read to a few weeks out. We are going to start with the Priestess of Light, and we will pull a dark mirror as well for your oracles before we get into the body of your read. Maybe see the lighter or the darker side of things for you at this time. Okay. Sensuality, feminine wisdom, and passion. Okay. Feeling a more sensitive side of yourself, I think. I feel like somebody who's normally rough, or I don't want to say mean, but like kind of a rough exterior in your life, showing their sensitive side to you at this time, not realizing that they could feel that way, or not realizing that they had feelings like that. This may be someone who you've known for some time. They may normally say things, I don't want to say, well, I guess sarcastically, kind of, at times, towards serious situations, but you come to find out, I feel like there's some feelings there for you, and that may have been their self-defense to keep you back, keep you away, when that way, they wouldn't get hurt. Maybe they've been hurt in the past, and it just feels like they're like an egg with that shell on the outside. And you know how they say walking on eggshells around someone? I feel like that's how they felt around you, and they kept that, but they kept the egg wall built up around them because they have a sensitive inside. That's what it feels like. They didn't want you to know that they had feelings for you, but that begins to become very. I feel like somebody gets hurt. Maybe I feel like somebody may get an injury, or something happens to where you have to go to the hospital, or maybe they do. If it's opposite away, maybe you're the one with the shell around you and didn't want them to know either. Okay, it could go either way with this, because I'm feeling somebody's got this going on, and so they may have to go to the hospital. You find out something happened to them, and you're all over it because your emotions take over you, and you can't help it. It's either that way, or it feels like kind of like the other way as well. If something occurs that they think that you're injured, or they think it doesn't even have to be a hospital stay. It could just be if it's a co-worker or something, you might get hurt at work, or they do. It feels like somebody in the soft side of them comes out, or the soft side of you, and meaning it or not, you're like, wow, you get overwhelmed, or they get overwhelmed with emotion, thinking something happened, okay? This could have to do with a car accident. I don't want to just scare anybody, but it feels like the possibility of, I don't even feel like it's something, it might not even just be something life-threatening, you know what I mean, that caused this this trigger to go off, that, this welds this person with emotion, whoever they are, whether they're you or them. But I feel like it's the thought of it could be worse than what it is, and you maybe not knowing the whole situation, and this makes it very obvious to other people around the situation how this person is feeling about you, okay? All right, let's pull a dark mirror here. I know I've been shuffling for days, it seems like, but sometimes they just want me to pull it. Revenge. Revenge. This doesn't feel connected with that. This is two totally different sides of the spectrum here. I feel like either you're doing this or you're doing that. You're feeling that or you're feeling that. Maybe you're feeling neither one of them. But it feels like someone dealing with either someone that wants revenge on you, or you are getting overcome with wanting revenge. Wanting something to happen to someone because they hurt you so bad, okay? This is what this feels like. I'm going to read from the Priestess of Light. The number 38, sensuality. It's time to open up to the more sensuous side of life, to touch, taste, see, and hear with a heightened appreciation and awareness. The tiger is calling you to slow down and really experience the joys of the senses. Savor every moment of a beautiful scene, a sweet taste, or a tender touch that sparks soul appreciation. The resulting energetic momentum brings you in alignment with the beauty and the bliss of the universe. In addition, a more passionate sensuality may be on the rise. Don't dismiss the potential for shared excitement and increased sexuality. Don't be fooled, however, by the rise of the feminine. Your gentle nature is matched by great power at this time. Tigers often hunt at night, so you may experience an increase in evening activities, both social and professional. You might also be feeling more adventurous and more willing to take risks. In fact, you may now find yourself becoming more passionate about a great many things. Enjoy your newfound zest for life. Interesting. I'm going to read some from this revenge card as well, the number 23. I'm feeling like someone wants to hear it. Okay. It is time to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. There is no white night, but there can be a black storm woven by fallen angels. What if there was a place where there is no more time for words, no more sense to bargain or negotiate, no more survival instinct to accept, fear, or ponder consequences? It's a place we can reach at the limit of our abuse. And with the last spark of our dignity surging up as a powerful black flame, we cry, we hurt, and we strike to destroy. We destroy not for ourselves because we are gone. We destroy for the fairness of the world. We destroy because there is no sweet justice. There can at least be cruel revenge. There's no going back, because coming back from this requires much more than force. Ooh, somebody is very, very hurt. I feel like a relationship that ended, it ended very sour. I feel like they may have left you for someone else. Or you feel that way. I think that there was a lot of tribulation before that. I feel like there was a lot of argumentative, you accusing, possibly, or them accusing you. But I feel more like this is you feeling vengeful, feeling like you want karma to come back around to them. You want some things to happen, and you want to make things happen if you can. I feel like somebody looking into magic. I feel like someone looking into dark magic against this person. I ask you not to do that, because the karma is a real thing. And to have that kind of hate in your heart, or that kind of hurt, I don't think you hate this person. You're still in love with this person. That's why you're hurting so much. You wouldn't want anything really bad to happen to them. You just want them to see what they did to you. But sometimes it takes karma takes its own turn for the people that that hurt other people. You know what I'm saying? And it may take a while, but it will happen. This could. I feel like they're already beginning to have some issues, small things that build up. See. That's what takes someone down, the small little negative things that keep happening to them around it. And this could be your negative energy going at them. So I feel like karma is already at play here, whether you know it or not. It's very hard to get over things like that. I do feel like I'm going to tell you right now, so you're going to know who you are. If you are I feel like you're in a situation where you thought they were doing something with a particular person, okay? You thought they were doing something with a particular person, and you accused. And they denied and denied and denied, and there were arguments. You break up, you find out they're with that person. That's what it feels like, okay? So you know who you are. All right. And you can't find new love, or a love that would really appreciate you, if you keep this hate for this person in your heart. So you need to, maybe if you're going to use magic, or you're going to try to, instead of hexes and curses, lift this energy from yourself, okay? All right, let's get into the body of your read, Virgo. 10 of Wands, right off the bat. Someone's carrying a lot around a lot. But their head is down. These wands should be, see, there's growth at the top of the wands. It should be something you can grow from, learn from, grow from, be able to. And this is also, you know, the wands are like, these are tree limbs, right? And or maybe even tree roots. I know they're straight, and it probably wouldn't happen like that. But I'm feeling like rooting, uprooting, taking with you, going to another place. This does feel like a breakup energy, or you've had to uproot yourself and go somewhere else, moving in a different direction. And but your head is down. I wanted to say that their head is down and they're not looking up at the growth that this is creating, in your life, things that you're learning, making you a more mature and a better person in the long run. Sometimes we just have to go through things in order to change our the way we are, the way we think. Okay, sucks sometimes, but it's true. All right, what else for Virgo? We have the Hermit. A singular energy. This also makes me feel like a breakup of some sort has occurred, or a separation of sorts. I feel like somebody packed up and moved. I think the Four of Wands may come out here because I feel like movement, or even maybe the Chariot. It feels like a movement, like getting in your car and leaving, taking things with you. This does feel kind of like breakup energy, or at least a separation. A short separation for some of you is needed, or will happen, will occur. Also, I feel like with this Ace of Swords, I feel like for some of you it will end on a good note, whatever it is. If there is an ending, I don't see that quite yet. I just see the movement. I see the picking up and moving on. Head down. I also feel sadness with this card. I do feel like someone's definitely dealt in the past, or the recent past, maybe even right now, with an infidelity, possibly of your partner. It feels like being hurt and needing space, needing to go somewhere else. This may be moving out of the house that you share, in order to renew yourself, to see yourself in a different light. See the lantern here guiding you through whatever this is. And maybe your partner wants to repair the situation after they messed up. Okay, that's what this feels like, and you having a hard time getting over it. This may be this little bit of a not really wanting revenge, but vengeful, feeling a little hatred towards whoever it was that they did this with. But this Ace of Swords, this is a yes if someone asks something, okay? Or a more to the positive side of it, or more to the positive whatever you were asking. The swords are about communication. I do feel like talking, going away for a bit, looking into yourself and whether you think that you can get over this or not, okay? Whatever this was, whatever they did, it could have been something other than a third-party situation, right? Because those cards haven't come out yet. I'll still be shuffling, right? We'll see as it goes. But it feels right now like somebody hurt you enough to where you need to go off on your own for a little bit and really reevaluate. But I do feel like they want to talk. But you have to clear your head first. This is what that feels like. Needing to clear your head before you have this conversation, because it'll just end in an argument. This may also be where this sensuality is coming in here. This could be you once it's done, coming back in and your relationship being much better afterwards. Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles, another yes. Also, this is the opportunity to move to something new. Move in a new direction. Opening doors for your relationship here. I do feel like there's something that some of you have went through with your person. This may even, I don't see any past tense here, but I can almost feel it a little bit. Well, here we go. We got a one that may be about past tense. And this is the Eight of Pentacles is about working hard or working towards a goal. I feel like this may be a clue of past tense. There may be needed a time at a time in the past where you had to work through something with your person. This Ace of Pentacles, if you were the one that did something outside of the relationship, or this may even be them coming in here and offering that they want to try again, that they want, this could be either way, it could be that, but it feels like, especially next to an Eight of Pentacles, someone may not want to work it out or may think that you can't work it out, okay? And this may be why this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse as well, giving up. But I feel like this is more so to you. Some of you just don't think you can get through this. And it may spark you to move in a different direction. You do have the Page of Swords here. Pages are messengers, messages, something becoming evident or clear because of something, either some kind of communication, talking to someone. It is the sword, so it's kind of a feeling like talking to, and being, this may also be about defensiveness here, next to this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be like not really thinking that you can deal with this, okay? Not really thinking that you can get over this vengeful feeling you have for this person that they did this with, or you know, let me pull some more cards, and then I'll let you know what I'm feeling right now, okay? Let's do that. Oh, we have the Moon in the reverse. A secret being revealed. I'm going to put this here because I feel like this is what sets this in motion. I feel like possibly your person came to you and told you something happened. I feel like it was an abrupt, for some of you, you had no clue they would ever do something like this. I feel like I want to tell you what I thought. What I saw for a split second was your person kissing somebody else. I don't think it went any farther than that, but they may have kissed somebody else, okay? And they reveal this to you because they want to, they feel dreadful about it. They feel they don't want to lose you. And this could have set some of this in motion here. Because you can't stop thinking about maybe they did more, right? Maybe it was something more. And it could be with somebody, maybe why I felt like it was somebody that, or with this card, that it was somebody that you thought they were doing something with because the way they acted around each other possibly. Or you found out they went to lunch together, something. And they revealed to you that they did kiss this person, okay? After they denied anything. And now you can't trust them anymore. I do feel like it's, for some of you, we have the Seven of... Let me stop. We have the Seven of Pentacles, overshadowing the greed, and this is about working towards something. Really focusing on something you've invested time into and tried to see growth out of. And this is probably why this is so hard. But what I was about to say was some of you may leave the situation. Some of you, if you don't tell your person, I feel like don't tell your person that you can get over something if you're pretty positive you can't. You could love them all day, every day, right? You could love them for the rest of your life, but if you don't feel like you can trust them, the relationship is shit, okay? The relationship's going nowhere, and there'll be definitely repercussions from trying to keep something going, trying to keep working on something that you know that you will never be able to get over, okay? It'll just make it miserable. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Being hurt so bad. Ace of Cups, there's a third ace, and it's going to be landing here on top of the other aces. This is three S's. This is a moving forward from this. Whether with them or without them, I feel like it helps you in your personal growth. It helps you get to a place where you can build something with someone. This may be something you have to go through because this may have happened because your real true love is on their way, and this person needed to be moved out of the way. You have the Hangman doing something that they don't expect. I feel like that you've been stuck in a hurtful, sad energy for a while. Some of you, everybody's in a different level. Let me say that. I don't know if you've been here before, you heard me say this a million times probably. But everybody's in a different level of this energy. Once you see the video, right? Everybody could be in a different level of this. This may have happened in the past. Okay? It doesn't always signify that. But always take into consideration this could not have happened yet. It could be happening up here in the near future here. Or it may have happened and this is you just like, this is playing out what may have happened with you. Okay? But I feel like for a while you had to deal with this as well. Because the Hangman could be a stuck energy. Hanging there, just hanging there in the same spot, right? But I do feel like for some of you, it's... if you did deal with it for some time, you end up leaving, okay? Because it's landing here on this giving up card to me. Right now, this feels like a giving up, not wanting to work on it anymore or put so much effort into it. And not getting the return from the other person, okay? Feeling like the other person's not working on the same goal as you, okay? And giving up. We have the Knight of Wands. I feel like you are in a mode to learn some things about yourself. I feel like you want to be a better person, have a better relationship, and this may be why you end up moving on. I'm not saying this is everybody, because I did feel like someone will stay and work it out, but because your person wants to work it out, whatever your case may be. Four of Cups. I feel like you were so worried about other things. There could have been, if this was a marriage, you could have been, may have, well, it doesn't have to be a marriage to have children, but I feel like you may have been busy with things, and that's why you didn't see what was coming, okay? Also, because normally this is about you looking at negative things and having your attention drawn. It doesn't necessarily have to be negative, though. I feel like you had your attention on other things, and maybe you and your partner weren't spending as much time together, and this ended up occurring, and in the meantime, okay? I feel like they may have tried to tell you at some point, and you were too busy. They may have tried to not tell you it happened or that anything happened, but maybe they tried to spend more time with you at one point, and if you remember, they may have tried to say, oh, we need to do something. We need to go on a date night. We need to have a night together. We need to get a babysitter and do something, and it always got pushed off. You always felt like, why would we spend money to get for a babysitter, blah, blah, blah. We're, once the kids go to sleep, we're alone anyway, but it's not the same. And I feel like they needed or wanted that time from you, and I just feel like there was a miscommunication about how severe it had become for them. Wow. We have the Sun coming up here, though. I do feel like whatever has occurred here, it's going to open some doors, okay? We've got 3 aces here. And then you have a Sun, right? I haven't even gotten into another deck to ask about anything else. So this is kind of all together here. I do feel like there's a happy ending to this. It sounds like it couldn't be, but I feel like there's a happy ending coming here. Getting everything you wanted, whether with your person. This may make your relationship stronger. I'm looking at the sensuality card and the way this this tiger is like protecting, right? I feel like coming together, like I said earlier, it felt like after something, you go away for a while and come back, and then everything is, you're more sensual with each other. You're more connected, okay? But that's not going to be everybody. If you don't feel like you can get past whatever has happened, it'd be best not to pursue it because you'll end up with this vengeful spirit over here. And we have the devil in the reverse. Being tempted. It's in the reverse, so I feel like it's past tense. Let me switch this right all the way around for you guys real quick. If anybody is still here that feels like, no, that didn't happen to me. I think this card, the only reason this card has come up here is it's a past tense and it is about addiction. Someone may have left a situation because of their partner's addiction, okay? This may be where this is coming in as well. They may have been doing it behind your back. They may have been in recovery and relapsed, or they may have you never even knew they had a problem, right? And it comes to light. Okay, I feel like loss of property or loss of dignity. I want to say dignity. Loss of compassion has occurred during this as well. I feel like you left because of what was going on. They weren't trying to help themselves as you tried to help them. And you had to leave for a bit. I don't know if you will stay gone. I can't, or if you did, it feels like past tense. This is something that may have occurred before. This may even be you finding out that your person, you might have gotten very involved with someone and find out that they had an addiction problem. It could have been alcohol, it could have been drugs, whatever it was, gambling. I just feel like I feel more towards like an addiction like drugs or alcohol. And you may not have known that they ever had this problem because they've been clean for some time. But they let you know, they reveal to you that they've went back to their old ways, or that's what it feels like. So just so you're aware, that may be for someone here. I'm going to pull some cards for clarity here a little bit. I know we got a lot out here already, but wow. And I wish I could specify to you who will stay, who will go, who will be able to work it out. But in your own heart, you know, if you cannot trust your person anymore, if you were unable to continue trusting them after, or because when you get this air about you, that you feel like you and this person can take on the world, right? And then you find out they did something outside of the relationship, no matter what it is, and kept secrets from you, okay? It breaks that trust, and it's so hard to get that back. It is. You got to be very, very strong to get that back. I know how I am. Once I find out something, I can't let it go, and I already know that it will completely ruin the relationship, even if they mean to fix it and mean well. 9 of Cups in the reverse. It feels like it feels like, I'm going to put it right here with this devil, because the 9 of Cups is kind of about being on the edge of getting everything you wanted, right? Feeling like you almost had the perfect relationship. You almost had that lifelong love. You built upon it. You thought everything was great until this happens. And I'll say it again, I don't sugarcoat. So if you wanted some definitely positive outcome, the sun is here saying that something good is coming of this. You might not be able to see it just yet, but I feel like for a lot of you, you will be still in this relationship, okay? You'll work through it, and you'll have a lifelong love after, and you will work on it. It looks like you focusing on working on it overall and getting through it. Even the vengeful spirit part of it. It feels like maybe if you work hard enough, being able to get through it. But if you don't think that you can ever trust them again, if you feel like you have to look through their phones and you have to do all this nonsense and chase them around and worry about every time they leave the house, then you just keep yourself in a miserable state, you know? So it's your choice to make. You have to... It does feel like you could overcome this, okay? That's what I'm going to say. It feels like you could overcome this, but it could be a long, bumpy road. And you got to be very strong in order to survive it, okay? And for the relationship to survive. We have the Two of Wands jumped out over here. See? I'm going to tell you right now, because the Two of Wands is about looking across things that have happened. And what if I did something different? If I would have... should I just leave this alone and just move on, or what have you? What do I do? Looking over everything, and it landed over here on the moon. This secret revealed. I feel like someone may blame themselves a little bit for what's going on or what happened at first. I don't think it's something that you need to hold on to, because what shit happens. Whatever happens, happens, and it sucks, and you move on from it. I feel like someone's dwelling in this. You may be the person who thinks that they can get through it with this person because you love them. You don't want to leave them, right? You don't want to leave this behind because you had such good times together at one point. Okay? But I feel like you can't let go. You looking back over things that have happened, and it's right on the secrets revealed. Something has occurred or will occur. I'm thinking more on the has occurred. And you're not going to be able to get over it because you're going to keep thinking about whether or not you should even keep going on with this. But you keep going on. That's what it feels like. So some of you, it's going to be, if you can't keep your mind off of what happened, then it's a lost cause already, because you will start arguments even if nothing's going on anymore, okay? Because you can't get that out of your heart. Wow. Anything else here for Virgo? Two of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. There's definitely, I feel like being stuck with a choice to make about the situation. And it landed right here, like they were right here. Together, and they came out together. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. It's discovering whether you want to share your rest of your life with, I feel like invested, things that were time put into something. I feel like you were just to the verge of, you might have, you know what I feel with the Nine of Pentacles here? It feels like you might have been to the point of talking of marriage. You might have even been making plans for marriage when this happened. Okay? And I feel like it's causing you to make a choice. And the choice you're making, you don't want to. You don't want to give up on this. You were very happy at one point in the situation, but you can't stop thinking about what has occurred, okay? So I feel like you're stuck in this energy, and you may be here asking for answers. Should I do it? Should I not? I'm telling you, it's going to be hard as hell. You may never get over this. Trust is a hard thing for someone to get back, especially if it's eating away at you and you can't stop thinking about it, okay? So that's your choice. I can't tell you one way or another what to do, and I won't tell you one way or another what to do. I'm just telling you the consequence that may arise. I do see this sun in here, okay? I see this sun in here. So there's some kind of light coming through this, regardless of whatever direction you go in. This person may not have been meant to stay in your life. Everyone's in our life for some kind of time and for some kind of reason. It may not be to stay there, okay? It may just be to enlighten you, to show you some things about love and about yourself, and getting you ready for your real one true love, okay? I am going to pull a few cards away from this energy, okay? Anybody that wants to ask anything else at this point, this is the time to do it. If you didn't relate to this reading at all, possibly this is for you. think about something, ask something in your head, and I will see what comes out, and I'll tell you what it makes me feel. How's that sound? Okay, we have 2 cards here. 2 cards here. Oh, come on, get in there. Get over there. Whew, Temperance. A Tower in reverse, and the 5 of Cups. Or should I say the 4 of Cups in the reverse? 5 of Cups. 4 of Cups in the reverse. All right, if you were asking about anything else, we have Temperance. Something that is divinely guided. You have a Tower in the reverse. I feel like if you were asking whether you should get involved with someone, I feel like someone wanted to know whether it would be a good thing to get involved with someone, or maybe you already starting to get involved with someone, but you want to know if you should take it on the next level. I feel like there may be something going on with them. They may have family issues, or they have something going on at any rate. I don't know what it is, but it feels like something going on with them. And you don't know whether you should wait. Have patience with them and wait. You're not sure if they will ever devote, possibly, or ever commit. And this is you having to have patience with them. Okay? I feel there's a Tower in the reverse because it doesn't have to be that way. You could be building this tower up, to break it down eventually here. This also may be telling that your person just went through some things with this tower. It's in the reverse. That could be past tense. And you may have to have patience with them. They may have gotten over divorce or recently divorced, recently separated, they may have went through some of this stuff, okay, with their partner. And now this is when you meet them. I see the 4 of Cups here, which is come up over here, which it's again in the reverse, past tense. I feel like they're afraid. You may be dealing with someone who was cheated on, was lied to, cheated on, whatever. They went through a tower, is what this feels like to me. And you either, at one point with the Temperance, is you needing patience with them, of course. Give it time. Give the relationship time. Especially if they've been through something, or maybe both of you have been through something. I do feel this is also about being divinely guided. Whatever it is that's going on, you were definitely moved in this direction at the same time. You both might have gone through some similar things, and then you meet, and now you're both having issues, okay? But I do feel like having patience with each other on the situation, because you both are getting over something. It might have been very soon after for one of you. Your person, in fact. I feel like they have recently divorced or separated or whatever. But I feel like that's the reason you have met at this time. It's divinely guided. You both had to go through some things with other people, with other relationships, and get through them and get past it so you can meet up and connect properly. But you do have to give it enough time. Give it time and have patience with the situation. That's what I want to tell you. Okay? We are going to pull a Grace card at this time to close the read for you, Virgo. This has been a long one, okay? A very long one, longer than usual for me, but I had a lot to say. The cards had a lot to say. Okay, what do we have for Virgo before we close the read? What do we have for Virgo before we close this read? Shine. Step into the light. You are a gift to this world. We're going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this right up here. It feels like, regardless of whatever happens in your situations, that you need to, it's saying you need to elevate yourself. You see how she's like, it looks like she's being elevated. Elevated on a new level. Stepping up, stepping into a new life. Could be stepping into new love as well here. Whatever situation that you are in, you need to be strong enough to elevate yourself over it, okay? see from a different view, see another person's side of a situation and what has went on and what has occurred, and look up and above over a situation to see what your next step should be. Okay. All right, Virgo, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe, join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.